going. Gotta catch those runners taking off like a Boeing. If the volume spikes, then it's time to trade. Mighty 90 setting up, it's time to get paid. Dr. Chad on the mic, time to get focused. We don't need any indicator, hocus pocus. It's all about the price, just watch it move. Manage your risks so you don't lose. First hour of trading is all we need. Focus on the patience and forget about greed.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Got some more red coming in today, although the market's kind of come up here in the last 30 minutes or so, but Dow futures is down 112, NASDAQ down 41, S&P down 10, VIX up slightly, 22.43, up 0.2%. So got a few stocks in the green: Tesla coin, Roku, Nvidia slightly red, or Nvidia slightly green, Roblox, Baba, MU. That's about it. Tomorrow's the big day for the potential tariffs, April 2nd date deadline. So to just kind of see what today brings. See, we've also got economic reports, S&P final U.S. manufacturing PMI 15 minutes after the bell. And then ISM manufacturing job openings at the top of the hour. So those could make the market move a bit. Some stocks have come down, like Meta's coming down. Some stocks have lost some of what they gained yesterday afternoon in the pre-market. And there is the bell. See, from my one DTE, kind of same thing as yesterday. I don't know that I'll trade it, even though the VIX is up a little bit. Just we're kind of in, like I said yesterday, some new, or I guess unfamiliar waters with these tariffs, and it being the week that they are to take effect. Kind of see what the market does here the first 15 minutes or so. Yeah. Also kind of wondering what the VIX is going to do here and how theta decay is going to be leading up to tomorrow. And the put side on SPX is much richer than the call side. Yeah, so if I get in any trades, Steve posted some of the things I mentioned, day trades channel, the job opening jolts and the PMI that could move the market. So probably would scale down if I got in before the top of the hour. Yeah, probably just pass on the one DTE. It's kind of tempting to enter or enter a smaller position, but there's too much unknown. Just don't know how the VIX is. Is there going to be theta decay with leading up to tomorrow? It's okay to put a strategy on the sideline for a little bit. Got some stocks pushing up and some coming down. Nvidia coming down, getting weak. Dow is down 177. Nasdaq down 63. S&P down 16. Hood coming down. Crypto stocks coming down. Amazon and Apple, although they are red, they're pushing up a little bit. S&P coming down now. Nothing really standing out here to enter after the second bar. Amazon pushing up. Got Meta, Amazon, Apple pushing up. So getting a little two-way action. Got the final manufacturing PMI coming out in 5 minutes. So Meta has gone green. S&P trying to get above where it opened. Pretty choppy out of the gates for the S&P. Not seeing any mighty 90s here, so just continue to wait and see what this manufacturing PMI numbers do here to the market. See if it has any impact or not. Goog, kind of the same as Apple and Meta and Amazon. Goog also green. Dow down 275, Nasdaq down 34, S&P down 20. Not much movement here in the S&P quite yet with the manufacturing PMI. Pretty choppy. Although it's choppy, there are some stocks pushing up and some pushing down. Boeing really falling. Boeing had a bar that was just about as big as the first, but hasn't bounced whatsoever. Microsoft pushing up, Netflix. If I remember right, the last JOLTS report, I think it had a pretty substantial move in the market on the when the JOLTS report came out, if I remember right. S&P pushing up and Nasdaq pushing up now, so maybe it's processing those numbers that came out a couple minutes ago. Today is a 3 days to expiration option chain. I was looking at maybe getting long some meta to here. It had pulled back a little bit when some of these others were pushing, but it reversed on me too quick. Pretty rich at the money. Strikes 1070. Yeah, nice big push up in Apple and Microsoft's. Microsoft getting a mighty 90 short. Still got a little bit of time left too. I'm gonna go short Microsoft, but I'll probably go a little smaller than I'm used to. Yeah, so I'll go smaller here. 375 puts. It's gonna get filled for $4. Still at $4 in Microsoft. So you can kind of see this nice volume pop here, good price push. Big volume bar in QQQ, Steve says. Oh, look at Microsoft's green bar. How it right at the end. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get out of that. What? That's odd. It got really big. I closed Microsoft at 405. It's a $20 winner. But yeah, that bar in Microsoft, like the last few seconds, really shot up. Huh. I've never really seen that before. Like it wasn't even close to a to upside volume runner when I got in. I mean, there's 30 seconds left when I got in. Interesting. Meta pulling back a little bit, like I'd mentioned. Jump in the 580 calls in Meta. Build at 1125. So if Meta were to break down below, like my line in the sand is about right here. Looking for some continued strength after a little pause here. Especially with the NASDAQ getting a big volume bar in QQQ. I guess I should have looked to see which direction that was. Yeah, it was big green bar. All right, so yeah, Meta coming down, touching right where my line in the sand is. So did not want to see it come down this far. However, I would like to see it. I would like to be in it for. I'll probably just stay in it no matter where it goes here through this bar since I just entered. I'll let this bar finish and then make a choice. Kind of a bummer. It's come down more on me when some of these others like Apple and Goog are pushing up. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see, but I'm gonna let the bar finish. Just puts me underwater right away, which kind of a bummer. It's kind of the equivalent of not getting a very good fill. Yeah, but in this case, it just came down further than I wanted it to. It's like Steve's long Microsoft PDH and C. Yeah, I've never traded those. Yeah, so Meta not really doing what I wanted to do here, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Didn't. Let me see. Let me give it a minute here. Yeah, like Steve says though, it'd be good to be out of it. Again, I didn't go in very big, but probably would be good to get out of it by within the next 5 minutes. I was looking forward to, I was pulling back and then I was expecting it to rip up this bar here. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Dark Avenger, we're actually in agreement. I was short. I was short Microsoft, and I got out of it because of the big volume bar, which is a long, which is what Steve is. All right, go ahead and get out of. Put it at 975 to get out of Meta. Just did not do what I wanted it to do here. So even with a couple contracts, it was still $300 loss. It's more than I wanted it to be. So let's see what this see what the Jolts does. Yeah, nice push up in Microsoft. And Apple, that's kind of what I wanted Meta to do. So, oh well. See which direction the Jolts sends the market. Goog could be a potential long. Yeah, it's unfortunate Meta came down that far. All right, which way we going here? Jolts. Down she comes. Hold up. Nope. Which way we going? Doesn't look like it knows yet. Looks like some stocks coming down. Yeah, job market slowly cooling. ISM manufacturing less than expected. The market doesn't like it though. Now it's market coming down the lows of day. S&P in about a 15-point range most of the day so far. First 30 minutes. So numbers not that bad. Well, we got a little pullback in Apple, Goog. S&P coming down the lows of day, but those stocks are kind of holding, so that would make me think they're going to continue higher. Jump in some Apple here on the 225 calls. Trying to get filled at 215. Yeah, it's kind of popping up on me. Yeah. Yeah, I got to cancel my Apple. Popped up on me. S&P right down to lows of day. Boeing kind of staying weak. Looking for something to short. Let's see. Boeing really struggling. I'm looking at the 165 puts in Boeing. Ah, missed it too. Darn it. I was trying to get filled at 290. Yeah, left without me. Cancel my Boeing. Bummer. Down she comes. Missed Boeing. Tell you what, though, Goog is hanging in there. gonna get long Goog here on the 157.5 calls. Trying to jump in at 265. Ah, man, it pushed up again. Again, before I could get in. I'm gonna cancel my Goog. Bummer. Dow down 400 now. Well, I tried Boeing, tried Goog, both would have worked, but I didn't get filled. S&P futures with a couple big red bars. What a bummer for Boeing. Boeing is going lower. Got some tech stocks holding up. Mentioned Goog. Meta's not really flushing yet. Microsoft finally starting to push below that little consolidation, so it may start getting weak here. Down comes the Nasdaq, so yeah, things getting weak. Now, let's try Goog again. 157.5 calls. So the 255. So if Goog comes down below its little consolidation area there, I would get out. Put Goog over here. So if it comes down much further than this little consolidation area, You can see where it came down and bounced. So if it goes below that bounce area right here where it bounced, then I would get out of it. It's coming right down to it. So if it doesn't, I'll let this bar finish and then see if it bounces. Boeing's the one I really wanted because when everything was strong, it was not able to. It was coming down. It was down like over 3%. Yeah, I want Goog to hold right there. New bar in 45 seconds. All right, this bar will determine whether I hold it or close it. Stays above this area right here. I hold, goes below it, I close. Still kind of puzzled on that MOC number that we had at the end of the day yesterday. Didn't get much of a bounce, and then markets came down throughout the pre-market. Yeah, I mean, usually you see pretty good move when you get that size. That was puzzling. I didn't have any trades on, but I don't trade that end of the month trade. It's just I like to be consistent with what I trade, and sometimes the only ones I'm not the only one that trade that I trade only a few times is that FOMC. Those FOMC trades. I guess if you're talking about trades that only occur like once a month or once every couple months. Kind of looks like S&P really wants to continue lower. It's just really struggling to get any type of bounce here. Same with the Nasdaq. CrowdStrike coming down through lows. Avgo really weak. S&P touching lows of day. Dow down 445. The LTR falling. Yeah, this doesn't look like anything wants to bounce quite yet. Good coming down right at my exit. It's going to have to bounce or it's going to get cut. Sometimes even the strong can't hold up in a weak market. Boeing reversing. VIX climbing. Goog's right on the verge of getting cut. See if it can hold its head up. It's dipped its toe below my line in the sand. Must not like it though. Popping back up. You can see you can see how sometimes it dips the toe went down and then it's like, oh, I don't like it there. A lot of times you get flushed out on that, comes down past your line, you get out, and then a few seconds later reverses. Nice, nice little pushback up in Meta too. Good coming up to about where I got in. I've got an order at 280 to close 280 to close half. Pretty good example of dipping your toe below the line in the sand though, and popping back up. Now we need it to continue up through highs of day. That that's what we're looking for. Yeah, nice reversal for Meta to get back above yesterday's close. The Dow still down about 400. It was strong yesterday though. All right. No chop. Let's just keep going up. In terms of TLC, just nothing yet. Really looks like we've had about, you know, price kind of chopped out of the gate, waiting for the jolts. And then we've had a push down. So we've had kind of one push. Let's see if we get a second push or not. Good coming up, trying to touch highs of day. Can I get a profit target out of it? MSTR had a mighty 90 that would have been profitable. Oh, looks like Tesla and Meta just had mighty 90 shorts. Need Goog to break highs of day. Build 280. Goog to close half. Get out of another Goog at 305. Oh, wonder how long I've been on mute. I've been basically talking nonstop. Yeah, I've been talking pretty much nonstop. Did you hear me talking about getting in Tesla? Oh, my bad, guys. I was trying to get in Tesla long, but I missed it. I wonder how long I've been muted for. One thing I'm in still is Goog. I haven't gotten anything else, but I've talked a little bit about TLC, tried to get in Tesla. Um, that's about it, really. TLC looks like it's the in the middle of its second push, so not entering anything there yet. Yeah, I tried getting into Tesla when it um, kind of was pausing here and looking like it wanted to break through that little that consolidation spot. Starting to feel a little theta decay in Goog. I did hit a profit target of 280, and I have my next one at 305. Got a nice push up in the S&P there, so I completely missed Tesla. Would have been a monster winner. Built at 305 to close another Goog. Close another at 330. Yeah, man, that Tesla would have been a monster winner. Let's see. I tried. Okay. So I tried getting in Tesla at 950, $9.50 on the 270 call. I missed it by a nickel. 950. The 270 call is now worth almost $11. Missed several today. So about a 20-point move in that last bar. Well, I haven't. It's 9:40 Central, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off and not get any more day trades, so I can concentrate on TLC. Again, we've had a push down after the jolts came out. Now we're getting a push back up. So I'll see how long this second push lasts. Wait till we get consolidation after the second push to enter a TLC trade. And Goog, I mean, if we get much of a pullback, I'll just close my last. I think I've got like 4 contracts left. Otherwise, I'll just scale out every 10% profit target. So sorry about being on mute for a while, but probably didn't miss much. So I will see everybody during Power Hour. Peace.